Okay, let's dive right into this. The FIFA World Cup 2026 is rapidly approaching. But, the biggest question keeping fans awake at night isn't about the new stadiums, the travel logistics, or the tournament format. Nope, it's about the players. Who is actually going to step up and dominate football's grandest stage? Today in this explainer, we're counting down 10 absolute superstars primed to define the tournament, including one who could legitimately rewrite football history forever.
First things first, 48. That is the magic number for 2026. With 48 teams, an unprecedented 104 matches, and a truly global audience of billions watching every single touch of the ball, this is going to be the largest World Cup in history. The sheer logistical scale is just massive. And what that means is we have the perfect extended launchpad for new legends to introduce themselves on a grander scale than we've ever seen before.
So, let's talk about football's ultimate stage. The World Cup is quite literally where legends are made. From Pelé and Diego Maradona to Zinedine Zidane and Lionel Messi, this is the exact arena where the world's best cement their immortality.
And the psychological shift from club to country? It's huge. Think about it. Week to week, you deal with standard club pressure, battling for league titles or domestic cups. But at a World Cup, you are carrying the hopes and sometimes the entire economic and cultural morale of a nation right on your back. A single mistake becomes national trauma, right? But a moment of magic, that makes you a god. It's a completely unforgiving environment.
And with the 2026 games spread out across the United States, Canada, and Mexico, there's this brilliant new generation of superstars waiting in the wings, entirely ready to shoulder that exact pressure. So let's officially kick off our countdown of the 10 superstars preparing for the ultimate challenge. We'll start with our first tier, the rising playmakers. These are the young, highly intelligent midfielders ready to orchestrate their teams and meticulously pull the strings out there on the pitch.
Kicking things off at number 10, we've got Germany's Jamal Musiala. He's a master of half-space manipulation, just effortlessly breaks lines with his dribbling. At 9, England's Cole Palmer, who possesses this almost ice-cold decision-making ability when the game gets incredibly chaotic in the final third. Number 8 is Florian Wirtz, Germany's metronome. He dictates the attacking rhythm with unmatched vision. And at 7, Spain's Pedri. He utilizes la pausa, that split-second hesitation on the ball that completely freezes defenders and unlocks the whole pitch. These 4, they are the ultimate orchestrators.
All right, moving right along to Tier 2, the dynamic game changers. These are the uniquely gifted players who can turn matches completely upside down through sheer, unpredictable flair. Coming in at number 6 is Jude Bellingham. Now, what sets him apart isn't just his complete skill set, but his timing as a late box crasher and his innate clutch gene. He plays with the arrogant calm of a 10-year veteran, defending robustly and attacking with lethal intent. Honestly, if England is finally going to break their agonizing trophy drought, Bellingham's unique brand of leadership is absolutely going to be the key.
Number 5, Vinícius Júnior. Brazil expects brilliance by default, right? But Vinicius brings something devastatingly modern to the table. He has totally evolved from a pure touchline winger into an elite, ruthless finisher who just thrives in tight spaces. With his combination of raw speed and intelligent movement, he is perfectly primed to step up and wear the crown as Brazil's undisputed main man.
Just outside the top 3, Lamine Yamal. Look, wonder kids come and go in this sport all the time. But Yamal was literally doing high school homework in his hotel room while breaking Pelés' age records at the Euros. It's wild. His decision-making in the final third completely defies his age. By 2026, with a fully matured physical frame, he could legitimately be the tournament's biggest box office draw. No question.
Okay, we've officially reached the summit, the unstoppable forces. These are the absolute most feared attackers in world football right now, defenders' worst nightmares. Taking the number 3 spot is Erling Haaland. He brings this terrifying, almost biomechanical mix of sheer strength and raw speed. The guy scores at a mathematical rate that football has rarely seen in its entire history. The only real asterisk attached to him? His national team. If Norway secures qualification and provides him with the service he needs, he will arrive as the most destructive, pure striker in the entire tournament. At number 2, Kylian Mbappé. This quote really hits the nail on the head. Many players struggle under the spotlight. Kylian Mbappé seems to enjoy it.
He is already a World Cup winner and a Golden Boot winner. Entering 2026 at his physical peak, he isn't just looking to win another trophy, he is actively hunting down Miroslav Klose's all-time World Cup goal-scoring record. Just phenomenal.
Which brings us to number 1, the next global icon. Now, notice we aren't naming just one player for this spot, because right now, this position is the ultimate open question in football.
History dictates a very specific cycle. In '58, the world met Pele. In '86, Maradona achieved absolute God status. In 2022, Messi finally completed his fairy tale ending. So, the throne, it's officially vacant. Will it be Mbappe cementing a dynasty? Bellingham dragging England to glory? Yamal taking a massive leap? Someone from our countdown is going to step up and write the next great chapter of the sport.
Because ultimately, the players we've just discussed are doing so much more than competing for a piece of metal. They are competing for legacy.
A single, transcendent performance at this tournament transforms a great player into a global superstar almost overnight. They aren't just fighting for medals, they are fighting for a permanent place in history. And with the expanded 48-team format we talked about earlier, there's significantly more runway for that unforgettable drama to play out than ever before.
The 2026 World Cup is basically a blank canvas waiting for a masterpiece. Football's brightest talents are preparing right now for the challenge of their lives. So I'll leave you with this to debate. Out of all these lethal attackers, brilliant playmakers, and record-breaking wonder kids, who will actually seize the throne and become the undeniable face of the next generation?